everybody. Hope you're doing well. My name is David Wilkerson, and this is Surplus Funds 101. And today, we're going to be talking about unclaimed property leads. Okay, where do you get them from? Which ones are the good ones? Which ones are the bad ones? We're going to talk about all that today. But before I get into that, I just want to start by saying thanks to all the people out there that like the videos, subscribe to the channel, leave comments below. It's little things like that that help these videos get pushed out into the YouTube world where other people can see them and get the help they need. As a thank you, like always, just going to offer you guys a copy of my free cold calling script. If you guys are brand new, you don't know what to say when you're going to be calling people, this will help tremendously. This is what we use. This is what all of my personal coaching clients use. It's responsible for millions of dollars a year in fees getting collected, and I want to give it to you for free. All you got to do is there's going to be a link in the description of this video. You click on that, you put your email in, and it gets automatically sent to you. So go grab it. But without going any longer, let's just get right into the content, you guys. So for starters, let's talk about what a lead is. Okay, a lead, also known as a claimant, aka the people that we help, is an individual or entity identified as having unclaimed funds or assets. These data files represent potential clients who need assistance in recovering their lost or abandoned property, and successful recovery can result in a financial reward for assisting the party. Now, next thing everyone wants to know is, what's a lead? Well, where do I get the leads from? Well, there's two main sources, you guys. The accessibility of leads is going to vary across different state departments, but leads for unclaimed funds can be obtained two primary different ways: through manual searches or through bulk data. Well, there's a third way, and it's going to a third-party provider. I would suggest not doing that. A lot of the times, that data is outdated, and it's not necessarily the best stuff you're going to want to be calling, especially when you can go directly to the State Department and get it yourself and usually spend a whole heck of a lot less. Now, let's go over the two different types of leads between manual search leads and bulk data. So let's start with manually search leads. Okay, if you are operating your state fund business in an area that does not provide bulk leads, you will need to manually search, aggregate, and organize the data yourself before reaching out to potential claimants. While this process can be time consuming, it's particularly effective for large accounts that have been dormant for an extended period of time. For claimants, or they're difficult to contact. Additionally, this is a task that can be outsourced to virtual assistants for a small fee while streamlining your workflow and allowing you to focus on other aspects of your business. Now, you guys, I have a lot of people that just massively shit talk manual search leads, and I get it. You don't have the leverage button you can tap with manually search leads, but you can get so much data on one in particular person when you go and you manually search for leads. For instance, you could do a manual search on somebody, and let's say you can't get a hold of them. You can figure out who their family members are, and you can start reaching out to them. You can figure out all the different addresses the person has lived at, and then you can pull that up on Google Earth, drop pins on all the rooftops of all the houses around it, skip trace those people, and see if they have a relationship with the owner. Okay, depending on the skip tracing platform, you can even get somebody's driver's license number, and then you can send a sheriff to their property to do a quote-unquote welfare checkup. Now, I know that sounds a little bit hardcore and intense, but a lot of these manually searched leads that you're going to go after are going to be big ticket accounts. So let's just say the claimant had, I don't know, $3 million to their name, and it was a 20% state. That means you'd be making $600,000 on the deal in one clip. So is $600,000 worth your moral compass to send a deputy out to somebody's house? I don't know. You're going to have to decide. Okay, but that is manual search leads. Second thing is bulk leads, and this will always be my favorite just because of the leverage aspect to it. But bulk leads are provided by the state, offering a large volume of leads at once, completed with all the essential account details in a single accessible format. Usually they come in a CD or website access. Okay, the primary advantage of bulk leads is that the significant amount of time you're going to save from having to manually conduct searches on all these people individually yourself. So with like bulk leads, I like them because I can take 3,000 leads all at one time and within 5 minutes have them uploaded and skip traced, and then another probably 10 minutes have them uploaded into the auto dialer, and then start making phone calls. That same process, doing it manually, would take hours, probably days to do for the exact same amount of data. And so I just like the speed the bulk leads give you. So those are the two big differences between the lead types. Now the lead cost. Okay, manually searched leads typically can be free, but can consume a significant amount of your valuable time. And there are some platforms out there that might charge you per file, but it's going to be really inexpensive. Now bulk leads, this option requires you to have kind of not a very large, but a sizable investment up front. And states may charge you a flat fee or a per file lookup fee to access this data, but usually bulk leads, or when you go to the State Department, they say, hey, look, we'll give you the leads, but we want $25, $100, a $300 fee, whatever it might be. Every state's different. Now, bulk lead turnaround time from the State Department. So once you put your request in to get them, how long is it going to take for that to hit your doorstep or you to have access to it? So for states that provide bulk leads, the turnaround time to gain access to the data can vary. Typically, it ranges from 1 to 3 weeks. But there are also some states that allow you to download the leads directly from the State Department website 24/7, like the California website. You could literally pause this video right now, go to the Unclaimed Funds website for California, and then just download them and get them right now. But most states aren't like that. Okay, now, what do you do after you have the data? You got to skip trace it so you can call it. Okay. Now, whether you obtain bulk leads or manual search leads, the data will need to be sorted, organized, and skip traced before initiating any cold calling. Okay. So the very first step of that is data organization. It's properly sorting and organizing the data to ensure efficiency and accuracy of your outreach efforts. Okay. Second part to that is skip tracing. Now, this process can be done using both free and paid services to locate the current information for the claimants, enhancing your chances of successful contact. Okay, now remember, you always get what you pay for skip tracing. Okay, now you can get it done for free, but you are going to get free content back. Okay, skip tracing is something I never go cheap with at all. Okay, so you're going to pay for what you get. But you guys, that's a good overview on just Leads 101 and what you need to be looking for when you are deciding what avenue you want to take as far as how you want to work leads.